Welcome back to Rogue One 6. We are back again doing a live with we got a new face. Rudy's here, which is awesome. Nathan and Tony, you're on with us. Jason, thanks for obviously he's going to be here. He's obligated. But like, I think man, it's been a minute, right? It's been a minute since we've been on. We've been things have been crazy. So I appreciate everybody kind of not bugging us about that, but it's been kind of nuts lately for Jason and I. So hopefully we'll be getting into doing some more spotlights and stuff, but for now at least we're getting a live done, so that's great. There's a lot to talk about. So everybody, thanks for being here. Really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day. Anybody have anything they want to talk about, like new pickups, pre-orders, whatever? Anything you want to chat about?
I think for me, just the usual, just always building away and, working on projects, finishing up the Cantwell Y-Wing I posted some images of last week. And finally, I think after a year, I think it's been a year,
It's crazy.
coming to a close on that. That was an interesting one, but and just ready to go into the holidays. So I'm keeping it simple right now.
Killer. I'll go real quick. I randomly got something in, which is awesome. I found which I didn't think I was going to be looking for, but once I started looking around for it, I kind of had to find it. But I started looking for an EFX Millennium Falcon. Mm-hmm. So looking for quite a little bit on it, found one, and great guy out of Mexico, actually, from the I think it was the MR group. I ended up hitting him up, sent me the piece. Everything came in perfect condition. It looks great. It's awesome. I love it. So it's a really nice little piece. I'm excited. So, and I don't have all I got is the broken Lego Millennium Falcon. So like me, it's great to have something that is actually somewhat representative of that piece. But anyway,
it's a cool paint job on that one as well, I think.
Yeah.
Empire. I think it's an ESP one, isn't it?
ESP.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, it's Jason, it's die cast, I think it is.
Die cast. I think it's a mixture of die cast and maybe a little ABS and resin, just to give it that like finer detail. I think a good size for display purposes. They came out with two versions. There was that, and then they did a very, very small run of a signature version that included Harrison Ford and Billy D. Williams' signature.
That's right. Yeah, and it has it's got a mirror base, so you can kind of see the under part of it with the paint job underneath it. It's great, and it's even slanted. It's like not like the way it's on the post. It's slanted a little bit, so you get the view. It's nice. It lights up. I don't have it lit up, but it does light up, so it's cool.
Gotta love lights.
It's cool. I mean, it's got a little button you can push to turn it on and off, so it's cool. I just don't really do lights, so I'm not too big on that. But it's a fantastic piece. I'm really excited about it. So, and then anything else? I'm trying to think I did order the Slug. The Regal robots.
You ordered the scale down. You ordered the scale down.
The scaled one. Yeah, not big one. I can't fit the big one in this tiny room.
I think Rudy got the big one.
I got the 1-1. I got a bit. Yeah, I got the 1-1. I have a little bit of space. I got some space to spare, especially when I go when I come back to the States, since I'm going to be going stateside. But yeah, man, I'm excited to get it. I've been picking up a couple of Regal robot pieces recently. Most recent was the Slug. I picked up the Chewie. So yeah,
dude, the Chewie is
Chewie's an amazing.
Oh man,
it's the best collectible I've ever owned in my entire life. It's just too big for my room. It's just so nice. It's so nice.
It is, man. I was looking for. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Real quick, I wish they still made the version that you have.
The head.
The head. I mean, I wish they made the head because I think that's worth it alone. But man, that big piece is so good. It's so good. Congrats.
I was looking for Chewie for such a long time. But every maker I saw just did not compare to the Regal robot one. No. And so eventually one popped up for steel. I snagged it, and like I said, it sucks right now because I'm away from home from military orders.
Mm-hmm.
So all these things are arriving at the house, and I'm not able to see any of it. But hopefully,
so
yeah, it sucks.
so
It's like being on Christmas morning and like Santa comes and you can't even like see all the gifts that.
Rudy, is your wife having to take these boxes in? Like, what's going on? Like,
I have family at home who's receiving the boxes,
Okay.
and then I left them my key to my storage facility room.
Oh.
So whenever boxes come, they go drop them off and stuff like that.
dang, dude, because those are some
That's a nail biter.
some sizable pieces, my friend. That's crazy. I mean, that's the slug too. The space worm thing is freaking amazing as well. The big
That
one,
box
it's
alone, yeah,
incredible.
Holy shit!
incredible. I mean, those two together beside each other or in the same room is going to be really amazing.
I think it was funny because I remember before they did the video, and then we're like, yeah, it's a decent size because you hear the measurements, X amount of inches. We did the spotlight on it, and then me and Rudy jumped on the phone. I'm like, did you see that video? And he's like, yeah, I think I underestimated the size of this
Dude,
thing.
it's huge.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a beautiful display piece though because it's so unique in its own right. So definitely great piece. And then hearing that with things like Chewie and other bits like that, I think are good. Yeah.
Dude, that's.
I mean, it wasn't until I saw the photo next to Tom is when I noticed I think it's a huge piece. I'm like, oof.
Yeah,
Actually,
Rob standing in front of that is ridiculous.
It was kind of like a hit or miss, right? There was this like idea, like, is this going to go quickly? Is it going to sit for a while? And it was like right in the middle where it didn't sell out immediately, but they ended up within a week they were all gone.
Yeah.
Which was that was interesting to see.
Jason,
and then the scale down was 190, right?
Yeah, 190 pieces. Yeah, Jason, we talked about this. Like, we didn't think it was going to sell out. Like, we didn't think that the big guy.
Yeah. It's just such a. The thing is too, the price was right though.
Yeah.
For what you were getting, the detail you were getting for the price was, I think, if you have a way of displaying it, was a hard thing to pass up.
Dude, them starting to make things offsite is, for me, a godsend. Like that's what I want. I want that so much more because I really want to be able to pick up more Regal Robot pieces. And the way they were doing it before, not that they will do this for every piece, but bringing that price down makes such a huge difference. Like that's massive. The price of the scaled version, it's still big. It's amazing.
Yeah, but that would have been in house. That would have been a $4,500 piece.
That's what Tom said, right?
Definitely.
It's crazy. I mean, there's no way, dude.
It definitely had to be a space issue. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Tony.
No, sorry. No, go on, Rudy.
I'm saying it definitely had to be a space issue because for the price point, it was perfect. I was surprised it didn't sell out immediately. So when I was talking to Jason about it, I'm like, it has to be a space issue with people because $2,000 for that big of an item.
I know
it was definitely.
I know. You got to think though, Regal. I bet you Regal is part of their strategy is also not only does it bring the cost down, but it also keeps pieces out of their warehouse.
Yes, because it's
a small warehouse. So like if these things can be made and built somewhere else and then even painted, I mean it makes it so that they don't have to have a shit ton of space.
Yeah, if you're trying to build and paint to have lunch and there's 100 sows hanging around you, it's not easy to do. They've done it in the past and it's not easy. Yeah.
Well, now they got all the Indiana Jones stuff. Hey, Rudy, you don't collect Indiana Jones stuff, do you?
I don't, man. I mean, what was it? I think I jumped on the Donovan, and then in between the Donovan, I was offered the Chewie, and I'm like, fuck. But yeah, other than that, Indiana Jones.
That's good.
I'm a fan of the movies, not too much of the collecting, but things like the hat caught my eye.
I know, yeah.
Things like the idol they're coming out with. I'm gonna say, man, they're coming out with some pretty killer pieces. The one I'm most looking forward to is that episode 2 maquette.
Oh, the clone.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Did you guys see the sneak peek in the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks great.
I don't think that was intentional. I don't think they meant to tease that.
Why? What do you mean?
Because how sometimes Tom will hide things in the video so people pick up on it, like an spy thing. I don't think they meant for that to be in the video. I could be wrong, but I don't think he meant for it to be in the video.
Interesting. Tom loves that Where's Waldo shit, dude. He loves like he loves it so much. It's so funny because like he used to be a lot more. I mean, Jason, you know this. He used to be a lot more secretive.
He was really gatekeeping.
Oh
cagey,
my
yeah.
gosh, he used to be a lot more secretive. Now it's kind of like he can't wait to get the cat out of the bag. It's funny. Nathan, anything new? Any new pickups?
Yeah, I got, so my brother got me something. A friend of his is a stunt man, and he just finished working on Ahsoka season 2.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
And so he got this signed metal
Ooh.
print
Nice.
of from Rosario
Yeah, it's
Dawson,
nice.
which is pretty
Right.
awesome.
That's cool.
Very very nice. Well, I think it was given to my brother's friend, and he was like, he didn't want it, and then my brother was like, well, my brother will have it if you don't want it. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, very 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 cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean,
see
the signature's a bit doesn't show up.
Yeah, I can see it when
too,
when the light
but
passes by. It's cool.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
hopefully that season's freaking good. Hopefully that's good.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
I'm sorry.
That's
Nathan, that room
one of
is
those.
freaking wild. I'm sorry.
Sorry?
So Nathan, that room is freaking wild, man.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
He does a bunch of dioramas with his hot toys.
Yeah.
I think Nathan, you do those yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do all
Yeah, it's freaking sick.
the scenes and whatnot.
Yeah, we were just talking last night about the 6 addiction. Me and Rudy, I was like, oh, we ended up, because remember we talked about the besties. I was like, I ended up with all the details. Now I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
Now I don't have all the hot toys. I got like details.
Dude, people want that shit though, dude. People want those details.
Well, they
just-
don't sell them. They don't sell them here anymore. So,
right.
Yeah.
So they're like, I've got one under my bed still in the box just in case.
Dude, that's funny.
I brought a couple before they sold out. So,
Yeah, you can't get them anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy,
No.
dude.
No.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, just like Matt said, people want them. I remember they're every time I see some on Facebook Marketplace, they sell out immediately. But then
My
of course
thing
they
is,
had that.
once you build them, how do you? I mean,
Yep.
because like Nathan, you've seen the pictures of the like spontaneous combustion, right?
Oh yeah. I'm constantly worried that
You're
It's
gonna
just
wake
gonna
up one
break
day
and
like,
fall.
gonna break. Well,
all the
especially if
stickers there.
they're all on top of the calyxes, and then I've got like a load of Lego on the top as well, and I just worried that it's just gonna be.
I mean, if they haven't at this point, Nathan, they're probably fine.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I've moved twice with them, so
Yeah, you're fine.
And I'm
I'm
gonna move.
When I had a bunch of them, I was worried because we have earthquakes here. I was worried it was literally be death by DTOF. Just literally like DTOF falling on me and just killing me. I mean, that would be a nightmare.
I'm far enough away to.
Yeah, I hear you.
But yeah, it's
well,
good. Yeah,
I think we're good.
Oh, I got a
what's
sorry,
up, Nathan? Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I got a another clone Hot Toys in.
Oh gosh.
And the Wolfpack one.
Just never ending.
No, I know.
This damn clones. We're going to talk about one here in just a second.
Yeah.
Tony, did you say? Did you pick up anything?
I haven't. I go for a Baron spell at the moment, so
That's
which
good.
is good.
That's
It's good. Yeah, it's good. So
envious of you.
Well, I doubt if it'll last long, but
yeah.
I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, there's a few things tempting me that we're going to talk about in a bit. So
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get into it, guys. So let me make sure. Hold on. Let me get. Hold on. I gotta get Rudy in here. I don't think I have him in here. Nice guest. Let's put Okay, there we go. Let's put him in. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, so we are we're going to be talking about this new hot toy. This isn't a this is an announcement, right? Not a release, correct?
An announcement, yeah.
Right. So it's the 212th Attack Battalion Clone Trooper, as if we needed that. But great. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
Yeah,
It looks really good.
it's it's one that I've wanted for a while because they've done, like, obviously they've done Cody and they've done
Right.
the
Airborne Trooper as well, haven't they?
Airborne one, yeah. So they've needed a sort of a regular
Bro, this right
clone.
here, this is like dude playing with his rocket. Like I was almost gonna post this to our group because I was like, this is really funny, dude. This is ridiculous.
It is, yeah. Not the best pose.
Not the best post.
Well, it is good in a way because I am glad. I'm glad that the deluxe came with this rather than, because the last 3 clone deluxes have come with like the backpack and the jetpack and all the weapons, and it's nice to have something a little bit different, like with this, and like the binoculars and the visor and stuff. And I mean, I'm not sure if I will get the deluxe because I don't want the Phase 1 helmet.
Yeah,
I've got about 1 billion of these rifles, what they're called, the big old guns.
They pack that gun with every single clone, don't they? That Gatling gun.
Yeah, the Gatling
it's got to
gun.
be the.
I've got probably about 6 or 7 of them. Yeah, I got about 6.
Hey, Nathan, is the undersuit part here? Is that cloth, or is it like a rubber?
Well, I assume so. Yeah, that's what they've all. I think all the clones. Yeah, they've had a cloth on the suit.
Okay.
And the newer ones, basically everyone since the 501st clones, they're a lot more. You can move them, pose them a bit better.
Yeah.
They're a lot more posable.
The thing about these Hot Toys though is they just always look so good.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's hard to resist them.
I'm struggling where I'm going to put this one though, because I've got Cody the Airborne, and I've got a custom Waxer 212 clone.
Mm-hmm.
So they're in my General Grievous case at the bottom. I can't really see, but it's a bit squished as it is. So I wonder where I'm going to put this guy. But I've got a year to worry about that. So
yeah, it looks really good though. I mean, like you said, they all look great. Again, it's just a matter of like how many clones do you need, but some people need a lot, and I get that. That's cool.
Well, I'm thinking of selling some of my 501st ones to make room for. Well, there's I'm scaling down a bit. I need to. I'm moving in a couple of months, so I might not have as much space as this. So I may have to slim down a bit.
Yeah.
It's a cool paint scheme, though.
Yeah, it's cool.
I do like this one.
Yeah, no, I like it. Yeah,
it's really nice.
Yeah, but like I said, a couple shows back with the Hot Toys is like, and Nathan, you remember this, 4 or 5 years ago, we would have killed to have some of these things.
Oh yeah, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And these were like Hot Toys we could have only dreamed of. Now they're just every week. It's like they're coming in with every character you could think of.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing, but
no.
300 a piece, if not more, after tax, shipping. You're all in 350, 400 per figure.
Well, I mean, the deluxe is what, 275, I think, in dollars.
Okay.
So whatever that is. So you're talking £250 with shipping and probably more.
So 2-3 figures equals a serious piece. A serious purchase. I didn't mean to, Nathan, but you know what I mean. Like after 2-3 figures, that's quite a price tag.
But this is supposedly meant to be they pack it out with all this stuff, but really, I think most people would probably be happy with a clone, with a couple of hands, with two helmets and a.
I think they're trying to get you to buy 2.
They're 100% trying to get you to buy 2.
Yeah.
I mean that's it's smart, right? They put in 2 helmets and they go, hey, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna pick one? I mean, that's crazy.
With the Wolfpack clones, they gave you the option of there was 3 helmets. There was a Phase 1,
I remember
Phase 2, 2 different. So I'm getting 2 because I want the 2 different Phase 2 helmets.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I know people that are getting, because you could buy, you could have one with the visor on, you could have one without the visor, you could have one with the,
Nathan, you're getting it. You're getting it because of this pose right here. That's why you're getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get like 3 deluxes and just pose.
I think we'll be disappointed if we don't see it posed in exactly like this.
Yeah,
Nathan,
no.
we get
You're
it.
gonna
Hold on, I'm gonna go there. We can probably edit this out after. Ready? You can get a 6-scale white couch, put Padme on it, and put
Damn, that's dirty.
There we go.
Bro, listen, Nathan, what you need to do is start an OnlyFans page with Hot Toys. And just watch the money come in, bro.
Imperial casting couch.
I'm glad you added the with Hot Toys in, Matt.
Yes, with Hot Toys. With Hot Toys.
Yeah. Because I've already got the other one. So.
Of course, yeah, of course. No, this is your second or third
second
OnlyFans.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've got a few.
No, but that would be. This is cool, dude. I mean, again, I can see people love clones, so I get it. But like you said, Nathan, you do have to kind of make space for some of these if you have a lot. So
I mean, these are like my probably 3rd favorite clone battalion. These are Obi-Wan's clones, like his battalion. So it would be cool to pair them with Obi-Wan and
no, it's cool.
Stuff like that. So
I think this is the only Hot Toy that was released. Yeah, that we.
Yeah, literally. I mean, thankfully, it's been a bit quiet. I think there's not even been any releases really, apart from the other clones.
Since Han Solo, or
since announcements. Not since Han Solo. I don't think.
Yeah.
In terms of Star Wars, which again is good.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm not complaining. There's a couple that I'd like, but
If you don't mind me asking, Nathan, how many have you got on pre-order at the moment? You don't have to be precise. Is it above 10 or?
He does mind you asking, don't he?
Yeah.
Well, it depends who's listening, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I've got. Yeah,
you can tell me after the show.
No, probably about 10. I've got.
Yeah.
So we
not as many as I have. Yeah. Well, no, not quite that.
He's got like 3 years to pay them all off though before they get to him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Spread that shit
out. I've got. Yeah, I mean, there's a few. There's probably maybe about 10.
Yeah.
There's not as many. Yeah, had you asked me this time last year, it would have been about 20, but it's a little bit less.
Good.
Now, Nathan, I have to ask, man. Do you keep the boxes? Yeah. If so, like, where do you stash them all, man?
So,
dude, you have to if you're gonna sell them again.
I do keep the boxes, and the issue I'm about to have is, like I said, I'm moving sort of early next year. I currently live this is my living room really. I live in my grandparents' annex, but in the bedroom there's 3 built-in wardrobes, and I only use one of the wardrobes for clothes. The other 2 wardrobes are full to the brim of Hot Toys and in art boxes. And
Nathan,
and then I've got some under my bed.
Are your grandparents kicking you out?
Well, no, because I'm moving into. Well, I got engaged last year, so
that's right.
I need to move in with my partner.
No, you don't need to, but yeah, I get it.
I don't need to, but I feel like if we're getting married in a year, I need to. And then she's got a 3-bedroom house through her work, so it's pretty cool. So I will have space. But the thing I'm worried about more is not where I'm going to put my shelves; it's where I'm going to put my boxes.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
Nathan,
hold on. Are you living close to this place currently?
Well, yeah. It's not far.
So just use this place as your collecting room.
I know, but I don't know how much.
Bro,
I mean, I could.
That's freaking brilliant, dude. I don't know.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, it would be ideal, I guess, but I don't know how much longer they're going to stay here.
Grandparents aren't listening to this, are they?
No.
Can you imagine? Say, hey, I know I'm moving out, but I want to keep all my toys upstairs. I mean, it still would be. It would be great.
I mean, I could keep the boxes here for the time being.
Yeah, sure. The
and then maybe you have
boxes,
to
the displays, the same thing,
display
right? Like
everything. Yeah,
everything,
you know.
keep everything here. Okay, so anyway, that's cool. Let's move on to this guy. This is a just a
Oh,
quick.
seems wild.
I think they're just showing more finished shots of this, from what I understand. Because we have seen this, we've talked about this, but I think this is kind of them showing you the portrait and kind of how things came out, from PCS. This
But
is
didn't they talk about
the
didn't they
silicone
say
Hypereal.
something- Didn't they say something about scan from
Yeah,
like original assets, or I wonder
Yeah.
if that's the row.
Really?
yeah. So they specifically in the posts talked about how it's screen. They specifically said screen used assets, using screen used assets. That's not
So
like
maybe the cane and the robe, right? What do you guys think? I don't know.
maybe.
Yeah, it has to be. Maybe they got their hands on the cane. Same thing like maybe like MR did with their hands on the cane and the what was it called, the clasp, whatever.
The clasp,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, and so maybe got the dimensions and the details from there. But
Because the cane's it's got a very specific design. It's not random. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's random when they made it, but when you look at the MR cane and you match it to the screen one, it's very specific. Those notches that are all
Yeah.
carved into it. So I don't know if it's that. Maybe the
Let me see what it says. Hold on. Let me go real quick.
it's a beautiful
Could it
piece.
be like?
oh yeah.
Could it be part of the makeup or something? You know, any of the prosthetics or something?
Let me
Yeah, I
go
mean they could have threw a slush
down.
cast over Ian's face and then shrunk it down, right?
Yeah, so they specifically say, where is it? Okay, so this statue pushes realism to the extreme, crafted using screen used assets, lifelike silicone portrait, and perfectly tailored fabric robes. So yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not like they're saying like we use swatches from something and actually put it on this thing.
So
It's more
probably the
like,
cane and the clasp, yeah.
yeah, you're probably right.
Still nice though. Still nice to have that little bit of
Oh, yeah.
not lineage, but the scan of the original.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be their third release. I know. I remember seeing the mall, but I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they did it. And who else did they come out with? Those Maul and somebody else, right? Or no?
Did the Maul Emperor, and then they teased. Did they tease Vader, Matt?
They no, wasn't it Blitzway that teased Vader?
Yes, it was Blitzway did Vader,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
oh, so no, so there's the standing Emperor, then there's one in the throne.
Mm-hmm.
There's the throne Emperor,
Yeah.
which is his own.
This
his
is
own
the
piece.
Hypereal version that's standing only.
Yeah. So is this gonna continue that line where they have the little dioramas all around the base?
Yeah, in the
Yes.
base where it lights up.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Which those
Perfect.
I originally didn't think I would like that until I saw it in person.
Yeah. It looks
Those are
cool.
really, really well done. Like
Really
the
well done.
depth and the detail, the way it lights up, it's really well done.
Yeah. Someone had posted a photo earlier today about the Maul one, about some QC issue where on the Maul, on the double-sided blade, one side where the blade goes into the saber, you can see through the slits.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then on the
really?
other side, it's filled. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
not consistent. I mean, I get it for the price point. You kind of want it to be.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah.
was that a piece that reached the customer? Like it was a customer piece?
I probably should have read more into it, but someone has shared about it. Yeah, they're being upset about how can they let that slip through QC where
It's
one
not
side you see the
$2,000,
saber.
so-
It
Yeah.
looked like something
can
that
see
someone
why.
had in hand, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Chris Millen, what's up? He says, I would have gone for this if it wasn't for the FX releases. Been an expensive week for me. Fantastic looking Emperor. Yeah, there's a lot competing for dollars right now, so I get it.
A lot, yeah.
A hell of a lot. So, and we'll talk about that coming up. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on this real quick because it's pretty. It's absolutely amazing. And I mean, it's a 1/3 scale statue. It's not easy to find a place for this, But at the same time, if you're Rudy and you're buying Chewbacca and the giant slug, you might be able to find a space for this too. Like some people do have space for it, so it's beautiful, man. It really is. So it's full silicone head and stuff. It's really nice. But let's move on to the next thing. We are going to be talking about the new release from Lowland Props.
There we go.
This thing looks great.
Yeah, it's
Um,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Unique too. It's very different.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's really cool. I also have some. We'll look at in a minute. We'll look at some. There you have another post where they showed it being made, but
It's really
Yeah.
opened up the doing more wrist pieces, just having that unique design.
yeah, that yeah, you're right.
Because they could have put it on, they could have probably got away with doing, similar to the rank badges, but
Right.
this really does look so much better.
That's great, man. It looks so
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's a really nice piece. Really nice piece. They're killing it,
They-
really are.
Their
They've been knocking out
displays.
the
I
park
love
with
the
this.
displays. Say again.
I'm trying to say they've been knocking things out of the park
Yeah.
since the first release. It keeps getting better and better.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I was watching. What was I watching? Empire. Empire, where Lando was using his little wrist communicator to activate. I keep forgetting these little side characters' names. What's his little robot name? Lobot. And I was telling Jason it'd be pretty cool if they did something like that and
Yeah,
add a
they
little
could.
That would be
Lando
an
flag.
amazing.
But that's the thing. It opened like Tony said. It does open up more possibilities, right?
I wouldn't be surprised if we eventually see that, because if you look at the costumes book, there's some pretty detailed images of that little of Lando's little wrist.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
So that would
I
be.
mean, I think these pieces are fantastic. I just think you can. I've got a couple of them. I don't own all of them, but you can mix them with anything because they're little prop pieces. They'll mix with any. They'll go even next to a hot toy, a helmet, a model.
Yeah.
They just fit in really well. They're affordable. And the passion that goes into them. I mean, I think Jason's mentioned it before. Comparisons with Regal Robot, they're justified. The amount of identification and hours of work. I mean,
right.
certainly. I mean, I don't know Marvin well, but from what I've heard, he's very meticulous, and Roy as well. And the quality of their work from the pieces I've had has been spot on. It's the old problem though, as they get more popular, it becomes more difficult to get hold of them because they're limited in how many they can make. But really niche. Really love it. Fantastic.
Well, and it's interesting. So, do you guys think if they had this design, would they have done the Leia communicator on this type of design, or because it's flat? No.
That's a bit bigger, isn't it? Yeah, that's.
But you know what I'm talking about? Like if it's an arm piece, right? So like, will all of the arm pieces you think from this point on do this, or do you think they'll just kind of figure it out based off of the?
I think it'd be on a per basis. This makes sense because it has that more cylindrical,
the rounded
the wrist, where Leia's was more part of her jacket. It was like fixed into the costume, hence them putting that patch behind it.
Right.
And again, they fixed the material into it, so even the part that it goes on. So like this is almost displayable, and if you wanted, you could wear it, right?
Yeah.
You could,
yeah.
You can costume with it and things like that. But they even put I like how they wrote inside, like underneath, like the actual.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
They added those fine details.
Yeah. There was a post he put on their Facebook group where they showed, I mean, again, level of detail, the weaving of the actual strap itself. I mean, it's nuts. It really is nuts.
I have that. I have that here. Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So they actually
really going. I mean, you can't pick two better people to work on stuff like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they actually had to find a specific manufacturer to do all the weaving and stuff for this piece.
So
it's very
Sorry, Tony. But the other important thing to point out is, so we're looking at all this, like they're going above and beyond, right, to make sure that you're getting a piece that literally looks like it came right off set.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, these are still very affordable.
Yeah.
You're talking less than $300 for something that is hyper detailed.
Right. No,
it's very clever, isn't it? It's very clever the way, because it sits in a collecting space, isn't it? It's not dominating.
Nope.
They're not, and they've got that really, really cool price point, and it's attractive to prop collectors and well, actually, not just prop collectors, but just Star Wars collectors, really, because it falls into, you know, it's cheaper than a hot toy, isn't it? Right. You know, so
Yeah.
you know, it is. You know, I think it's
Nathan.
you know,
Nathan.
yeah, Nathan.
Right.
But I just think I think they're doing really, really great work. I mean, it's they just, every single piece they release, it's
this one's
killer.
really. This one's really tempting because it's Endor.
Yeah.
I love Endor. I
was going to say, Matt, Return of the Jedi.
I know. This
would
look great.
Matt, you compared this with your Ewok bus.
Yeah, you know, this would look great next to an Ewok bus.
Come on, Tom.
Tom?
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Freaking, like, what do we got to do? How much money do we need to pay Tom to get him to freaking make an Ewok for everybody? Like, for the love of God. You know, like, that would be great.
Well, get him on one of these live streams, Matt, and we'll just lock him in.
Honestly, I think he's tired of hearing it, to be completely honest. But yeah, I think if we could get an Ewok, this would be fantastic next to it. I think I wouldn't be surprised if RS comes out with some sort of
with a donut.
Yeah, something like that. This would look great next to. I mean, yeah, it's tough. I mean, now I'm just starting to talk myself into this thing, but
I know. I'm like he's talking himself right into.
Wasn't wanting this, you know, but it does look freaking great, and you know, it doesn't help when they show things like this and they AI their piece into a freaking Endor scene.
Yeah, clever.
You know, freaking. You know, whatever the sword.
I love the
stand,
whatever. Yeah.
You know, screw them for doing this because it makes it even more tempting.
I mean, they're great companion pieces. Like I believe Tony said, like they go with just about anything. I think the one I have so far is what was it? The episode 1, the Jedi Communicator.
Oh
yeah. I have it right next to
my
Dom Post Deluxe Pod Racer helmet. It goes perfect with it. So,
Rudy, have you seen it yet, or is this something that you've actually seen this one, or the one that you bought? I'm saying.
Oh yeah. No, I got you. So you mean the Jedi Communicator?
Yeah,
you mean, or which
that
one?
came in already for you, and you've seen it, right? Actually, in hand. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, because it's hard to know what you have and
don't
have.
Okay, that makes sense. No, yeah, I bought that one when it first came out. So I mean, I saw it. I'm like, it goes perfect with my Dom Post
that's cool.
bucket, and
that's
so
cool. That's cool.
Man.
That's killer.
Yeah, that was really well made. That
and
one.
Tony, you were right. You're right in saying that like these things can kind of sit anywhere, man. You can kind of put them anywhere. They don't, like you said, they don't take up a shit ton of space.
No,
they're just very, very nice, like little.
They're sort of accent pieces, aren't they?
Yeah, accent pieces. Right. They're just great. They're what I
really appreciate about these, and it seems silly, but the quality of the bases.
Yeah,
they're that sturdy, like metal. They're heavy. Like they just have a premium feel to them.
No, they look great. Greg says, "Love these. Plan on collecting all the Lowland pieces that they release." Yeah, I mean, I think the hardest part these days is going to be, and it's going to get harder, is actually getting to be able to buy one of these.
Yeah,
like
the
actually,
edition sizes are low.
Yeah, they always have low edition sizes, so it's just. Trying to get your hands on them.
As Tony mentioned, the more popular they get, then the more competition.
Right.
Comes up.
Yeah,
that's tough. But man, good for them. Congrats to them on such a fantastic release, and you know, hopefully we just continue to see more and more from them. It's great. So
I mean that C3PO, that was the last one
It's great.
That's fantastic. That is really great.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
And it, like you said, you put that next to like the Disney C3PO head or the hyperdrive exclusive like C3PO hand or whatever, right? And all of a sudden it's like a little perfect companion piece, right? It's
very clever what they've done. I think great. They found a gap in the market. So
yeah, I agree.
Good on them.
I agree. Good for them. Moving on, we're going to go to this little guy that was actually, I think it actually just went up for, or not pre-order, but the preview of the
preview of it, yeah.
Yeah, went up today from Scruffy Looking Scruffy Looking Workshop.
Scruffy Looking Workshop.
Freaking cool. It's interesting looking. I mean, their whole thing of like doing a concept, like a statue of a concept piece is really interesting. But it looks good. I mean, they seem to do a fantastic job making these things too, from what I've heard.
The Biker Scout looked really good, actually. That they
Biker Scout was a great piece, wasn't it?
Yeah. I actually even the Wampa. I've seen somebody with the swap out heads. I thought that was very with the Howie Weed signature as well. I thought that was really well done. Again, another little. It's a small piece that you could probably mix in with quite. A variety of things in your collection. It's not going to look out of place.
It's got a light
I
up.
actually have one of their pieces here. Now we did this before. I think me and Matt did a spotlight on it, but yeah, I mean it's got the mixed media.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
This one's a little different from like the one that people receive. The base is different, but you get this the visor. That's all ABS, and this is real cloth. You get the two-tone. I mean,
that's cool.
they're a decent size, right? They're very affordable. I think shipping is now included, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. Don't quote me, but they're just fantastic pieces. And again, another niche item where you can pair it together with other things, which I think is great. They're not huge, so they're not over dominating. And it's conceptual based. So if you're a fan of like the conceptual art, or like let's say you have something signed by like Nilo, or you're into like Ralph and things like that, just great pieces to display.
They're really well priced as well. I mean, I hate keep going on about price, but I mean it is a factor. It's important, and I think they're really I think they're really well priced. I think again it's another maker that's found a niche little gap in the market.
So man, I didn't know that the base on this it lights up.
Yeah, it lights up. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. See,
very cool.
You can see right here, Jason, the light up right here, the power button on the back. Plug in.
Oh, so that brings it another step further. That's pretty cool.
That's really cool. The let me see if I can find real quick. Well, I don't know what this is. What am I looking at? Just random things that come up. Dude, look at this. What?
Oh my god! What have you been looking at, Matt?
Oh my gosh, dude, that's a sweater. That's a sweater right there. Holy shit! Here,
so
look at a cat.
Your internet feed.
Look at a cat for a second.
What's going on?
Let me see if I can.
That's my only fans he's looking at.
Looking work. There it is. Let me see if I can find this here. Because I wanted to see if we can look at the
there's all the ones they've done, isn't it?
Yeah, lined up. Yeah, pretty sick.
A lot of Nilo stuff there.
I want to see if I can find. Yeah, this is the
really
Biker
cool.
Scout.
That's cool.
That Scout is really cool, man.
Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, here we go. This is what I wanted to look at.
And it's good because they've actually they've shown you the little sketch that's probably in the is it the Art of Return of the Jedi book.
But this is cool looking, man.
Yeah, the backpack.
Yeah, really good, really good. Yeah, the little art card there. That's great.
Yeah, so they come. I mean, it's a simple one, but when it comes to the COA, the little art card of the original art is included, which I think is nice because for reference, right? Not everybody's familiar with some of these pieces,
right?
Not everybody deep dives, and the learning process and the sort of concept of screen. Like we all know the maquettes because of Regal, but this is different. This is the character. Going through the revisions of character of the process of the characters, like John Molo to Joe Johnson to Nilo to Aggie and to the final piece you see on screen. So getting a little bit of that work in process of the different stages and being able to have a little piece to put in your collection, I think is a nice fit. Like picture this next to a Scout helmet, Scout blaster, then you have the little bust, right? Mm-hmm. It's cool. It's a cool little piece.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think of this stuff, Rudy? You a fan of the concept stuff? I know it's not new to you, but I know it's kind of like something you've been getting more.
Yeah, I've dabbled in the concept stuff. I know I did a little bit more research when you showed me over to the concept group. Obviously, I've always been a fan of the McQuarrie Vader, the McQuarrie lightsaber they used to make, and now seeing more in depth of these guys. They come out with some pretty killer pieces, especially with the price point. They're really, really nice.
Bro, concept stuff, right? Look at this. Look at this concept piece right here, bro.
I don't know what that is. I think you bought that at the Dollar Tree.
There you
Freaking
go.
amazing, dude. Just the best piece I have. The best piece I own.
I'm surprised his estate or family hasn't sued over that piece.
It's growing on me, that, Matt. To be honest, that piece, it's growing on
Bro,
me.
what was that?
You keep it on your desk.
$11 I spent for that. I paid for that. Unbelievable, dude.
$11,
Incredible.
dude.
And
That's
it,
a
but
chip.
that was
Not gonna
keep
chip
it-
$5 too much for that piece.
$10.
Do you keep it on your desk, Matt?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
That Dooku.
Yeah, 100%. Have to, dude. It's
You
one of the best pieces I own, and it's not something I let anybody, like, nobody sees it. It's on my desk, and it's next to my it's next to this guy, my zombie Donald Trump.
I would. It would be interesting to know, because obviously, just all joking aside, I'm just wondering if you've driven sales up on that piece at all, Matt.
I don't
over
know,
over
dude.
the last couple of years. I reckon you could. You might have done.
I think they probably hope so. They probably have like a warehouse full of this thing that they
Tony,
want to get
do you
rid of.
know, we got a message from the artist one time. He was
Oh
polite.
no!
This is what, 2 years?
Yeah,
maybe
they're a
3
little
years
bit
ago?
frustrated.
He was kind of like, "Hey, like I get you guys are taking a stab and having fun, but you know that's our work." And he tried to explain that like what they make versus the end result from the factory aren't always aligned. So we're like, our apologies.
Come on, dude.
But yeah, it was
Stop.
like, "Hey, you hurt my feelings."
Yeah,
Bro, Jason told me that, and I was like, I immediately put it out of my mind because I was like, this is freaking stupid.
Well, it's free. It's free advertising, really.
Bro, it's not my fault.
Well, shit on somebody's hard work. Come on,
listen.
I can feel his pain.
It's not my fault. This thing came out looking like absolute dog shit. Like, it's not my fault. But that's why I bought it. I bought it because it's so bad. I mean, it's incredibly bad, and I just think everyone should own one of these things. It's so good.
The guy's watching and crying right now.
No, that poor bastard. He doesn't have a job anymore. He's got to go make bad shit somewhere else. You know,
he's got a job at Funko.
Yeah. Jason,
Oh
you're not wrong. It's not him. It's like
That's
after
true.
all of the
it's the factory.
yeah,
isn't it?
after all the things that they go through, it ends up coming out looking like dog shit.
Like
but
make
they
it
still-
make
they
it look
still
as
sell
close
it.
to this as this, and then it's
But they still sell it, so shame on them.
And it was like before you got on sale, it was like $70-$80 too.
Yes.
So shame on them even more so. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's really expensive. Let's go to the next thing. Oh yeah, okay. So this is really cool. I wanted to talk about this print from
Fantastic, this.
Vanderselt.
Be right back.
Man, Jerry's just knocking these things out these days. He's killing it.
Brilliant.
Good for him,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
And a great release from Sideshow. It's fantastic. It really is. It's beautiful.
Captured him perfectly, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really, really cool.
Really,
Really
really
cool.
did. And it's cool. You see, you get to see
Greedo.
Greedo, smoking.
Well, it's
you
the
know.
it's the lighting as well, isn't it? It's great lighting on. It's just a really
nice.
atmospheric. Yeah, I love it. I think I'm not a print collector, but that really did
so
draw
nice.
me in.
And if nobody knows, if anybody hasn't ordered from Sideshow like a print like this, their art print stuff, like their framing stuff is actually really nice. The way they do the borders and all the like the matching tones of it's really, really good. I really like it. So it's kind of worth doing it through them the whole way.
Yeah. They're just an amazing job. I remember my first Star Wars print ever was from Jerry, and it was the when was it in Anaheim? 2014, 2015 celebration in Anaheim. The one where it's Luke with the speeder with R2, C3PO, and I believe Obi-Wan was in it as well. Yeah. It was a gorgeous print, and I regret selling it, and now when I try to find it, it's nowhere to be found.
I hear you.
Yeah.
And honestly, he's obviously, which makes sense. He's gotten better and better and better. like this is just amazing. Like really, really good. Yeah, the likeness is incredible.
Incredible. I just love the lighting on it. The way it's lit as well. The way he's done that is just tells a story, doesn't it?
It's so good. Nathan, are you picking this up?
Well, I know when you put it on the group, you tagged me in it.
Yeah.
Didn't you? And I'd already ordered it by the time that I saw your
It's
post.
so good.
Yeah.
Well done.
I have a vision for this potentially with I've got my Sideshow Greedo and my Han, and I think I'm gonna recreate the pawn shot first theme
That's cool.
and have a little shelf and then have this behind it.
Behind it, yeah.
Didn't Sideshow do it? They did a diorama of this, didn't they? The years ago. It's an old
Yeah,
piece.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
could be
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Well, they
yeah.
did. It was a
Was it
1/6
bookends?
scale. It was. Well, they did the chairs, the
Oh, okay.
1/6 scale.
Yeah.
But maybe they did something else. I'm not sure. But
Mm,
yeah,
no, that's
I,
fantastic print.
It's so good,
I
dude.
I got it basically half price as well because I don't order from Sideshow that much because we get like customs and
Right.
big fees and stuff. I had a load of like rewards points to use. Because I had obviously previously ordered, but just don't order enough times to use them. So yeah, managed to use them on this and
That's awesome.
managed to get it for like half price.
Oh,
which
killer.
is
Even
pretty
better.
cool.
Yeah, I
So,
just think
yeah.
it's incredible. This is also another tempting piece. I don't think I'll pick it up, but man, it's pretty. It's just so nice. I don't know. I have no idea where it's gonna go though. I've got too many prints. Are you getting it framed through them too, or just the?
No, I just thought I'd get it. I'll
Yeah.
frame it when I get it.
That's cool.
But I've got too many prints still in poster tubes and books and stuff. So
yeah,
I'll
that's
find somewhere to put it.
Very cool. Let's go on to the next thing. This is what everybody.
Here we go.
This is what everyone wants to talk about. Took us long enough, but this is what we a lot of people want to talk about. So, EFX obviously is coming out with this Vader reveal. I saw this at San Diego Comic-Con this year, and it's awesome. It's really pretty. It's freaking detailed as all hell. It's just really nice. They didn't have a stand for it like they do seem to have now. That held it up, so it wasn't as nicely displayed, but very, very nice. I think this is an amazing piece. It's how much is this going for?
$26.99, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it? Yeah.
So yeah, 2,600. Yeah. You would think that EFX would release a $2,600 piece around the holidays.
Yeah, 2,700. Yeah.
2,700. And you would think that would be enough for them to realize that, yeah, like that's a lot, right? People have to deal with this shit. But no. What they decided to do to make it more appealing and more tempting for people to buy is they decided to come out with this also. And this is how much?
1,300.
1,300?
14, yeah.
So altogether, you're paying a lot of money around the holidays to buy these two pieces together.
Chris Jones in their wall stopped talking to me this morning.
Yeah, exactly. And now you could the what they're gonna tell you is just use a firm, right? Just use a firm and no big deal. Which I understand, but you are getting charged interest for that purchase, so it's not nothing. It's just a lot. It's a lot, and so I don't understand why this this wasn't enough. I don't get it.
Okay. So we've had these conversations, me and you, Matt, right? Via telephone. We talked about this ad nauseum. Me and Rudy talked about this a few times as well. So this is just speculation, though, right? This is pure speculation. We're just being subjective here. So my thoughts were when they posted this, because we expected this around September, October-ish.
Yeah.
When they posted this recently, we were seeing a lot of people. There were two things. The edition size was a little higher than most expected.
Sure.
So we're talking about 350 helmets versus 150 to 200. And then we saw how many people were saying that they were going to pass. Now, I could be wrong, but I think the hilt was something to be released at a later time or a later date.
Yeah.
Again, I could be completely incorrect about that. It's just my opinion. I think when they saw how many people said they were going to pass on this, I think they wanted to sweeten the pot and add the hilt.
Yeah.
And by making that a package deal, a lot of people did sort of self-correct and say, I might actually get this. But then we went a step further and it started to come forward that, wait a minute, there was never a Vader reveal, so that isn't realistic. It's not something you can go out and replicate with real-world found parts. And two, you have two different movies. You have A New Hope, you have Return of the Jedi. I mean, would you pair an ESB Boba Fett backpack and blaster with a, Return of the Jedi Boba Fett armor and helmet? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I get it, but I don't get it. So this is one of those things that's very subjective because the helmet's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But they made 350, which I think is 100 too many. I know they wanted to give enough for everybody to get one, but I think that at the price point, it might have been too many. I don't know. The ratio is somewhere just a little off.
Tony, thoughts?
Well, I think it's. I think it looks incredible.
Yeah.
From obviously just going off pictures from what I've seen in the, in the shows. It's certainly a piece that I would love in my collection. I mean, I'm on the fence at the moment, to be honest, because I'm a bit. It's a big. The price actually is not. Is within the realms of what you're buying. I think well, if you get a custom piece, if you get this custom, I think you're paying a similar price or maybe slightly more. I don't know, but the hilt thing is completely what we've seen is a prototype and not a finished base. I don't want to put. I'm a bit concerned about putting a non-refundable deposit down on something and not seeing the finished piece.
Yeah.
I think the saber thing is it's just muddled things. I was disappointed in that, to be honest. I had a look at that the other day, and even it's idealized and it doesn't look great. When it's opened up, I don't understand it. It might look quite cool.
It looks very Black Series.
Yeah. People can collect what they want. It's detracted from me from this because I was really excited. I am really excited about this piece. It's packed full of detail. I think somebody's made some comments about it. Oh, it's closed up. It looks off. I don't think it does. I think if you watch the film, there's a shot of him in the hero helmet and then a shot from the back, and you can see the cut in the helmet and then lifting it off. This was designed specifically for one scene. So I think it's I don't think it's something they've done wrong. I think they've probably scanned it correctly. I'm just on the fence a bit with the other thing as well is just how it's made. There's loads of I don't know what they are, dental expanders, Jason, all around the back of it and on top of it. So are they metal? What are they cast off an original? What
I'm hoping that they're machined.
What's the story? But that's the thing. Hope and actually being told what it is why not hop on a live stream, get EFX on, do a launch of this. This is a significant collectible, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many pieces are just like cold cast? Are they just cast pieces? Are they machined pieces? Just like all jawline. I mean, all those bits and pieces and wiring, that's all real metal and bits that they used on the original.
It looks amazing. Amazing, but it would have just been great just to do similar to what Regal do.
Yeah.
Get somebody on there and just to say, look, this is what we did. This is how it's been made.
Yeah.
Answer people's questions because, I'm a bit nervous when I see a piece which is still really a prototype.
Yeah.
With a stand that is a prototype. And the other thing that why not have the Ben Burt signature with that helmet to finish it? Why have it with that lightsaber? I mean, I don't know. It would have made more sense. It would have made more sense. I just don't get
even that. I didn't mean to interject, but even that seemed a little unplanned. So the signature was sort of to be determined. I'll be honest. I thought it was going to be Roger Christian, hence the lightsaber.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did. Yeah.
I think Ben Burt, having had made the sound of the wielding of the lightsaber, etc., it does make sense. It's a fairly decent pairing, but I do think that was also that's what also makes me believe that this was potentially unplanned or wasn't necessarily meant to be released at the same time until they saw the amount of people saying that I'm not sure if I'm going to pick this up. And then it's like, okay, like how can we do this? Doing the matching plaques, that was interesting. Allowing the payment plans. But then if you did get the bundle, then now you're paying in full, right? Again, now you can spread those payments out. But I do think for such a significant piece with such a complex amount of detail, even like the photo multipliers on the faceplate, for those who aren't familiar, they don't look that well detailed to what a real photo multiplier looks like in real life. So if you have a Vader reveal helmet, or you have even a bunker bomb, I mean, it mimics, except for the jawline, except for the jaw piece, the faceplate, and I think, Rudy, you can contest to this as well. It mimics the Sideshow version very well. So it's not like it's leagues above. I mean, we haven't seen the neck plate in detail up close, like you said, especially with the dental expanders. That's what's going to that's going to be the make or break. The faceplate and the dome are just part of the package. What you're really paying for here is the neck brace with all the pieces in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the back of the helmet as well, so
Yes.
where there's but I mean it's selling, it's selling really well. I just think that for me, I mean, I've spoken to a couple of people privately about it, because the whole hilt thing is just, and the lack of fanfare, I guess, with this is, I would like to have a bit more information, because I just got some questions about it, because I'm interested, because they're saying, well, we've scanned it, okay, so how are these individual parts being made? Are we 3D printing something and then casting it, or have we got original parts we're casting?
Right.
I just like to know, what it's similar to what Tom does. He goes through a process, doesn't he? Sells you on it. Of course, they could just release this and it's probably just going to sell out and it'll sell itself. But for me, I'm interested.
Tony, this is the hard part. There's only 10 left of the helmet, and of the saber, there's only 35 left. So like, it's not hurting them.
That was the same thing.
No. I mean, it's just my opinion. That's all.
I agree. I'm
a bit
agree
more.
With you.
Yeah. I'm a bit more circumspect when it comes to stuff, because I don't want to land a lot of money, and then I've got to pay tax, shipping.
Yeah.
And then I find out bits of plastic, or they're not what they are.
Yeah.
But
well, and Okram says so overpriced for something made in China. I've seen people try to justify the cost of this, but get real. I mean, that's. Again, I don't feel this way about this.
You're paying more for the licensing and the research.
Yeah, you are.
I'll be honest with you. I think if you went and trying to get this custom made, you'll be paying more. I tell you, you will be paying more.
It's a little. I
but
participated in a custom made run, and it was about $4,000.
This goes back though, Jason, to what you were saying, where it's like we don't know the quality of all of these individual pieces, and so like, are you is it actually worth the price? Maybe it is, just because like you said, getting it custom would be crazy, but I don't know. I don't know what some of this stuff is gonna end up coming out like.
I just think it could have, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be what they say. I mean, it looks fantastic. It does look incredible. Split open, looks amazing. I just thought there would have been a bit more. It's a significant prop piece that
sure.
People have been talking about for, well, I've been collecting for years.
Yeah.
And when you talk to a lot of people in the prop, they say, I want a Vader reveal helmet. I've seen two really good ones. There's a guy in Germany that's got one. I think he's popped it on the hyperdrive, and it's probably the most accurate one I've seen outside of this. But I just would like to know what some of these some of these individual parts, how they've made them. That's
no, that's understandable.
Bit of due diligence, not sort of
right. Well, and going with a custom maker of some kind, for sure you're likely going to get the best. Someone finding even original pieces of things to put on here. So like,
the other thing as well is the sideshow bust. If you've got that, I mean, I had a look at that actually. I mean, that's pretty damn good for a piece that's 10 years old. If you've got that, I would say you probably don't need this, but if you've got that, you could pair it. But I had a look at the sideshow one because I was just interested just to see, and that looks pretty. I mean, they've probably taken some.
I'm going to show something, right?
Yeah.
Real quick, because I want to get Rudy's take on this too. So All right, this is based on one being scratch built, custom built. Now, just look at the clear tubes and the inner tubes of that.
Let me see if
are
I
we
can
gonna
hold
get?
Jason. Hold on. Let me see if I can find you here. That's me.
Are
It
we
is what
really
it is.
good?
I don't want to do this too long.
Okay.
But go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm just going to give a quick little so you get to look at some of this detail, right? I
Yeah.
just want to get.
Yeah, it's on the inside, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, those are, stripped from the. Now, I did see that they got some of the spring mechanisms and details like that, but again, when these are being worked on, this is what you're looking at. So now this is the important part. Now look at the metal, the clear tubes, and it's even got the spring wrapped around. I mean, and this is what I'm talking about. For 3-4 grand, are we going to see this level of detail?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. I
Right?
mean, that's the question. Is this going to be more of a factory, going through the factory, them just kind of like whatever, or are they going to put in the quality and the detail that needs that they should be doing? But I don't know, man. That what
The
you're showing
prototype
me,
looks really good. The prototype does
it
look
does.
good, though. I've got to say.
What you're showing me,
Yeah.
Jason, seems like it would cost a lot more.
Yeah, it was about 4 grand. It was.
Yeah.
But
Oof. Damn.
it's, I mean, but you know what you're getting. And I
Yeah,
think Tony's right. Like if they could, do some of these, machine them and make sure that these are metal parts and not cast parts,
Sure.
which I trust the FX to do the right thing. I really do.
Yeah,
I'll give
yeah, I do.
They haven't failed us yet in regards to quality. Um, so far. So I trust them there. But again, it would have been nicer to have a little bit more of a deep dive than a couple of TikToks.
Sure.
And
Mm.
I don't mean that maliciously. I'm just saying it would have been nicer to have a little bit more of an in depth because everything from the aerial plugs that are split open and put on the back of the collar,
Mm.
the dental expanders, the photo multipliers. These are all very highly detailed pieces
Yeah.
that
Mm.
really add a lot of elements to the helmet. And if those are
Mm.
flat or those are just cast and put in place, it loses a lot of that aesthetic, the overall the
Mm.
beauty of what it's meant to be. What do you
Yeah.
think? Rudy?
To be honest, the best part for me is the back of the neck.
The back of the neck.
The bit you don't see, the bit you don't see. It's but it's got all the that piece. I mean, it looks great.
Yeah, it
Really does look.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, I'm excited. Whether I pick this up or not, I am really excited for. It's great that they are doing this. I think it's but I just was expecting a little bit more of a fanfare and a bit more rather than just here you go, here's an
Here's the
idealized
release. Yeah.
here's an idealized lightsaber, which I'm struggling with. I really
That's it.
am.
I'm
It
sorry.
just
Well,
doesn't. Yeah.
Well, and so this is what someone was saying. Was what Greg was saying here. I did pick up the helmet, but the saber didn't make sense to me, so I passed. And I mean, that's what this guy is right here. I mean, this is like a not something that we've seen on screen.
If you zoom in on that the detail on
None
that
of
for
the,
me
yeah, I
doesn't
blew
look
up
great.
the pictures
Doesn't
and
look
screen
great.
grabbed them, and none of the pieces inside make any sense. It's not like Luke's cave scene piece where you can replicate it, you
Right.
know?
And they have a video. I'm not going to show it here, but they have a video where you can hear this thing being opened and closed, and it's like
A lot of people
it
turned off by
sounds
that.
like super plasticky and super it's just not.
There is a shot of this in front. If you just take aesthetics alone, and we're not like being anal about it like we are a little bit now, where if you've got that displayed in front of a Vader reveal helmet, and you've got somebody that comes in
It's a
and sees
fantastic
that,
looking piece.
they're gonna be blown away, and
Of
that's
course.
great. And if
course.
that's the
Yes.
sort of look that you want, fair play.
Yeah.
For that money, I did question I just didn't understand this, and it detracted away from me from the actual Vader reveal helmet itself. I mean, I'm struggling with that.
Yeah.
It just looks a little just with the
It
screw
looks a little
heads.
plasticky.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts
Yeah,
on this
man.
whole thing, Rudy?
Man, so I mean, I sent you over the photos of when they first did the whole teaser PowerPoint at
Yep.
not this Comic Con but the previous Comic Con.
Yeah,
And
way
so
back.
I was head over heels, man. That's a reveal Vader. It's something I've always wanted. Like Tony said, I personally have the Sideshow one, and I sent my head to Phil Robinson in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
So he's gonna do glass eyes. He's gonna do the whole paintwork, and so I'm happy with that. So that's kind of one of the factors as to why I didn't pick it up. You know, the price point being another, being so close to Christmas is another, and stuff like that. You know, I think they did a really amazing work on the helmets. I remember one of the first posts they ever did when they did the teaser photos, and when they first showed the photos, they had mentioned that the dome itself is casted from I forgot what they said, what the exact wording was, if it was like a hero or something, but the dome is casted off of
That's
actual
right. Yeah.
lineage, and then the rest of it, I'm not sure if it was like 3D scan or what it was, but you know, I know EFX does do their research pretty. Well, I don't know the words, but yeah.
And when you buy something like this, which this is a big deal for a lot of people, some people, it's a licensed piece. It's a properly licensed Star Wars piece, and so like that matters to some people, right? So yeah, I mean, it does add to it, I guess. You're paying for that, like you're paying for that
saber,
license, but is this little? Obviously, this is supposed to hold a plaque of some kind. Is there a signature that's going slipping in here?
Ben Burt.
Okay, yeah, okay. So that'll be cool.
So I mean, their sabers have been pretty cool lately. Like, I'm not sure if you guys are part of the EFX/MR Facebook group. I know they came on there and they were doing a poll because the EFX wants to do a group exclusive of a Ben Solo lightsaber.
That'd
be pretty cool to see. I mean, I know it seems like they're probably going to be leaning towards a signed edition if they do move forward with that Ben Solo saber, which would be pretty cool. I mean, it would be pretty cool to see because I know a lot of people were pissed off that if they were going to pull that stunt again where they released the Kylo and then a few months later they released a Kylo signed edition, that was just going to be it for a lot of people. And so, I mean, I get it, which is pretty cool. Hopefully we do get to see something like that. Like a one-off saber. I know we haven't seen much of those ever since like the Mirror Jade and then the Old Republic saber that they made a long time ago. So
I can't never remember how to pronounce the Old Republic one, but that was actually a nice saber.
It was. And so with this saber, like I said, Jason said the internals is just it's weird, man. I can't.
It doesn't look, for me, I mean, I don't own it, but it doesn't look as refined as the Luke reveal one. I mean, the Luke reveal one you could say is actually got, because it's from a deleted scene, you can actually say, well, there's some lineage there.
But Tony, it's also built for real parts. I mean, you get the Casio, the LC750 with the PCB board. You get the double BIS. I don't know what this stuff is, so we can't even look and say, "Oh, that's from this model kit," or "This is this found part." Or you can't go out and replicate this. And again, that's not for everybody, and that doesn't matter to everybody, right? That's more for like when you want to deep dive into the hobby.
I mean, I did mention this on once bitten, twice shy when you go on these Facebook groups, but I mentioned it in a comment and got destroyed by a few collectors. Well, saying, why don't you just close the saber up then if it puts you off that much? Well, what am I paying for? Why I'll go to Roman Props and
get a prop set like
my honest answer is, why not just do a static Return of the Jedi hilt, sell it with
pair it with their this should have been if they were going to do the reveal, even if it was going to be idealized. I'm not against that. I said many times to a lot of people, I said it to Matt, I said it to Rudy, I said it to Christian. I said, look, the hilt is beautiful. It looks awesome. It's the bee's knees as far as aesthetics go, but it doesn't make sense. And you have two different movies. Well, they could have just as well made a Vader reveal hilt and just made it the Jedi version.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really understand because like even like you were saying in the deleted scene, obviously it's Luke making his lightsaber, but the sort of main like reveal bit is the kyber crystal sort of chamber. So I feel like you see sabers and stuff that you can open that up, you can see the kyber crystal, but with all the sort of the back bit kind of doesn't make much sense.
I think the hard part, Nathan, with a lot of this is that, like, you know, when people collect, especially EFX type stuff, they're wanting something that's been on, that you've seen in the movie, that you've seen on screen, right?
Yeah,
That's really what it's all about. And so, like, not, you know, like, a lot of this stuff is just like straight up like made up.
I think,
Like,
there is with this. I mean, there's a big FOMO element with this as well. You know, I mean, they're probably playing into that a little bit. You know,
Sure,
it's
sure.
there are completists, particularly with the lightsaber hilts. You know, they'll collect it. It doesn't matter what it is; they'll collect it.
I think at 750, 800, this would have been a fun piece to have if if we weren't picking hairs and breaking it down like 750, 800, even with the signature. Okay, we're talking $1,300 for an idealized piece that looked like it came from Disney parks, or it looks like it's a Black Series piece. Like, that's the problem. I think we wouldn't be so bothered if it was another company, but EFX can deliver. They have delivered. They put out amazing stuff, amazing quality stuff. Their QC is top notch. Their research, their due diligence, their access to the archives. It's up there.
That's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think this is just detracted a little bit for me from the Vader reveal. It's just sort of, because I don't know. I mean, I was never tempted by the saber anyway, but I wanted more. I wanted more. I wanted more fanfare on the Vader reveal. I wanted more.
Right.
I was expecting them to appear and say, "Look, this is it. This is the review." Go through. I know there's a review out there already, but it doesn't really answer any of the questions I've got. I want to know, and there's a lot of collectors out there that are into the lineage side of things, and it's an important piece. The Vader reveal helmet, it's part of the original trilogy.
Right.
It's got all, and it's one of those pieces that's got all those crazy greeblies on, and
the other part of that conversation, it's one thing to take an RS helmet and strip it apart at will and put parts on, but this isn't something that you should have to start ripping apart and replacing with, the proper pieces in order to get it to where it needs to be. I think out of the box at that price, it should be ready to rock. And you're right. I think that we had a little bit more of a deeper dive into those materials. I mean, we were talking about the potential of the materials and how subjective they could be a month or two ago, before this even got announced. So, and I still fall on the idea that the hilt wasn't meant to be paired initially. I think when they saw the amount of people saying that it's bad timing, they might not pick up the helmet, they paired it to incentivize, which is smart business, I guess. But at the end of the day, it's a weird pairing. But for anybody who picks
the helmet's going to sell out. The helmet, I mean,
the helmet will sell out.
Only going to sell out. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not. Look, I'd have to see this thing in person to really tell if it looks cheap or not, like for reals. It's, I don't know. I think it's kind of hard to tell. But that said, it's not, to me, that's not the part that's kind of like strange to me. It's Christmas is like,
well, there is that. Yeah.
It's so close to Christmas and, holidays, all the things that we've got to deal with. And, you got Regal Robot releasing things. You've got other people like other people releasing things.
Too much. I think timing was poor. Even if you have the disposable income, which plenty of people do, it's still being practical.
It's just kind of crazy to me that they thought that was a good idea. But whatever. I mean, I don't know.
The other thing too. Go ahead, Tony.
No, well, all I was going to say, Giles, I've said it before. I just would have. Why not delay and show us the final piece with a stand? Or are they nervous about delays because of what's gone on before? But they've been delivering. They've been delivering. They've been really delivering.
Their last 10 or 12 products have been like, from day of pre-order to delivery has been like less, 6 months.
Yeah,
9
months.
I still see people speaking ill of them and barking, "Oh, you're never going to see the piece. You'll never get your." I'm like, dude, they've been delivering.
Changed, and I think I can't remember the gentleman's name. I think it's Evan. I could be wrong, but he seems really, he seems quite proactive. He's out on the shows and. So I think there's, and people that I know that collect EFX pieces are more than happy with the delivery and the quality of it.
The packaging, the quality is up there. Yeah.
With a piece of this significance, the helmet, I just was hoping to something finished with a stand. We don't know what we're going to get with the stand. It could be completely different.
Well,
I don't know.
And Greg says the Ben signature made this tempting, but Regal is doing the Walrus Man bust next year with the Ben signature, so easy pass. And that's a whole nother thing is you think about all of the things that even Regal Robot have on the horizon for collectors. Man, it's just a lot. It's a lot.
Well, the Walrus Man bust. I mean, I don't know, but I'd be guessing. I'd be amazed if that. I'm expecting that end of Jan, early Feb as a release. I mean, he's already teased that possibility. So, I mean, that's something that I'm really tempted.
So, has anybody here picked up the Vader helmet? Because I haven't.
Not yet. I'm on the fence. I'm very tempted, but I want a bit more information. I don't think I'm going to get it though. That's the thing. So I'll probably end up missing.
Matt, you didn't grab one, right?
No.
Rudy, did you pick one up?
No, I'm a firm believer that this is when they sell secondhand and people realize they can't get the $4 or $5 grand they're asking for, it's probably going to sell below retail. That's my personal opinion. You never know.
I do think
some of these things.
I agree with you a little bit. Where people who bought, there's been a couple people, at least 3 that I know of that I've talked to, and maybe more that I haven't talked to, that have bought the bundle or bought a separate helmet with the idea that this is going to be the next McQuarrie Vader. But what they're not understanding is there's 350 of these. There's not 150, And you're right. I think the box is going to be a beast. If it's not 2 boxes and it's only one, I mean, look at the Pyro Vader. That thing sold out very fast at what, $1,700. That went pretty quick. There was a few floating around on Sideshow and a couple of other sites, but through the EFX, that sold out pretty quickly. You could pick those up for $1,300, $1,400 all day, and but the problem is shipping them. Shipping that thing is
right.
Domestically, it's a couple $100. Internationally, it's $400 or $500. I think you have the same issue with this. I think space is going to be an issue because you're not going to display this as a closed helmet. You might as well just have a regular Vader. The whole point is the display of it. Yeah. So as you break it up and put it in that exploded view, it's going to be a beast of a piece. Vader's dome is huge. His head's big. That's going to be a massive piece. So I do think that in a year or two, believe it or not, these might be floating around for $200 or $300 on the retail. Yes, I think it's going to happen.
Not that I know what I'm talking about, but I kind of disagree. I think that this thing's going to go up in price because by the time people see it they see all the detail and they see how amazing this thing is in person, I think it's just going to go up in price.
I think that'll happen, Matt, but I think it's going to take a lot more time. I think in 5 and 10 years, this will be a grill piece. I think in the next 2 or 3 years, they're going to start floating around and exchanging hands for retail plus we belong.
I think it was.
That's what's worrying me, Matt.
What you just said
there. That is what's worrying me because, and that's the FOMO bit.
FOMO, like you in the ass, Tony. Come on, man.
But there's I mean, honestly though, like that, you could talk about FOMO with like the space slug, right, from Regal Robot, and it's like, whatever. Like if you don't pick that up, not the biggest deal. Like something like this doesn't come around very often. And that's the hard part.
Yeah. And I think you're right. I think once these start getting shipped and getting into people's hands, I think that's the bit I'm dreading if I don't pick it up.
I know.
Because I'm going to be going, oh, no.
Yeah, so the reason I didn't... it's funny. I think I was talking to Dill David on chat maybe like last week or something. And he was asking me if I was going to pick this up. And I was like, dude, I'm not a... First of all, the price isn't great during the holidays, obviously. But I'm also just not a Vader fan. Like, I'm not a big Vader fan. I don't need a lot of Vader stuff or want a lot of Vader stuff in my collection. I just don't. So that's helpful for me because I don't, something like this doesn't really appeal as much to me. But if you're a Vader fan, shit.
You've got to have it. Yeah, I'd say you've probably got to have it.
This is absolutely fantastic. And it's a bummer that, if you're looking at this like, man, I got to get this thing, but that's an expensive piece. Yeah, it sucks. Like that.
It's bad. It's bad timing as well. I think. I think they could have. But even that, if they're down to 10 helmets, they've obviously got demand, haven't they? End of the day, they can say, they're sold out.
Tony, you got to think though. Like it's interesting. I wonder how much. I don't know if companies do this, but if you would think they would be smart and go, we've got to know when everybody else is releasing something so that we can kind of find the sweet spot of when to release it. But you got to think like Walrus Man is going to come out beginning
And the
of
space
next
slug
year.
was, and the space slug was only
Space
when was
Slug-
that? A few weeks ago.
Yeah, Space
A few
Slug
weeks
just
ago,
happened.
wasn't it?
Like it's tough. It's tough to figure out when to put this out. You know.
But you also have to
And
think about. Sorry, get it, Tom.
Yeah, all I was going to say was that the only reason I mentioned the space slug, it's the same people that are buying this stuff.
Yeah,
It's
same.
people that are buying the EFX stuff, they're buying the Regal Robot
That's right.
stuff.
That's true.
It tends to be sort of the same type of collector.
I'm glad you said that, Tony. I'm glad that I didn't interject and let you speak, because it speaks to my point where, because you do have the same type of people, you have to think about what's more niche, right? What do I always say? When you're scrolling through, me and Steve had conversations about this ad nauseum, where Steve has been very proactive in being a good curator of his collection. And where I've gotten to know and build a relationship with Rudy, same thing, like
You talking,
curating his
you
collection.
talking about DeRose?
Steve DeRoy,
Yeah,
Steve from
yeah.
Rollins, yeah.
Yep.
So with that being said, it's like, do you want to look at other people's collections and seeing your old collection staring back at you? No.
Right. Yeah.
I get it. This is a great piece. It's beautiful. Tony, I'm with you. Like I'm sitting here biting my nails. Like, should I? Shouldn't I? Now I know better. But, it's just not worth the time or the money at this point right now. And it's money that I think you go to much more important things as a collector. And I do think it is going to be something that, for a little bit, there's going to be a time period where it might be not easy to get, but the opportunities will come up again in the future. And then it'll eventually start to get more difficult. But when you look at the detail, like, let's say, again, the space slug, that sat for a little bit. But then when it sold out, the wait list, obviously, it's the mindset of the collector.
Sure,
now
sure.
that it's gone, I want it even more. Think about it. This is still available, so people feel safe. If tomorrow, the next day, you get an email saying it's sold out, now people are going to be like, "Oh, I missed it. Why didn't I buy it?" It's that mindset, right? Now the space slug is. But if you look at the detail and how unique and niche the space slug is versus something like this, you really have to weigh those pros and cons. I mean, that's anything. Look at Walrus Man. That's a really acquired taste, a very, very, very acquired taste. But at the same time, it's a very unique standalone one-off piece.
I'm telling you, that thing sells out, Tony. You're gonna be wishing you could pull your hair out.
Yeah. Well, that's what he did, Matt. God, I mean, look at me.
I'm just saying, man.
The only thing that makes me feel good on passing this up now, even if it doesn't sell from the retail, I'm not even. It's something that I'm crossing my fingers that's going to happen. Even if I have to pay a few dollars more, that's beside the point. Is that we know that out of 350 of these helmets, they made 350, not 150, not 200. They're gonna pop up regardless.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
They will. I mean,
including the number of APs and number of placements that go out there.
Yes.
Yeah. I think for me the
broken, the APs, which they're going to make 50 of, 100 of, we know that, and that's not a jab at EFX, but there's going to be many APs.
Yeah, sure.
Well.
Yeah. I mean,
even with
the thing.
I'm sorry.
No, go on, read it.
I said, even I remember when the Star-Lord helmet came out, there were so many of them floating around that did not come with plaques, because there were so many replacements that I guess were left over, and that was kind of one another thing. But like I said, 350 plus for the price point, they're going to be floating around. I understand someone had made a comment where they were like, "Well, look at the MR stuff. They made 1,100, 1,500 of the Falcons, the Walkers, and look at how they exploded in price."
Right.
But then again, I get to see it as like how many of those
years though.
Yeah, 20 years to reason.
Yeah. I think in 5 years this will probably get I hate using the word grey, or it will become. I think you'll get a certain. It's similar to some of the Regal stuff, because I've seen that people buy it. I've seen like sales come up when they bought those. People are offloading them, and then it just quietens off, and then they don't sell at all. And then I think this will happen with this. I think there's enough of them, like Rudy and Jason have said, 350. You'll get 5 or 6 easily come up within the next few weeks. But,
Tony, I also think it's one thing to say that you want to buy a Sal. It's an interesting different type of character. This is Darth Vader, right? Like, I think that makes a big difference, and there's a lot of people that want that in their collection. And
it's the reveal helmet, which is it's not in the archives book for nothing. It is a significant piece, and it's different. It's I mean, I'm now sat. My head's like I'd made my mind. See, going on this bloody show with you guys.
Son of a
you know?
bitch. What a nightmare.
He's gonna be tossing and turning in his sleep. He's gonna be like, Vader.
But bottom line is, I think this look, hats off to EFX for going in and doing it. You've got to say that, and then bringing it out to, to the community. I think it's got to be lauded that they're doing that. I just wish they'd given me more information.
Yeah, but you're right. Hats off to them. This was years in the making, a very complex piece. I even noticed that the padding on the back of the inside of the neck, they even made it like dirty and kind of pilled, and it's not clean and sleek, which they did the right thing. And I saw some weird comments. Someone said, "Oh, it didn't have the." What was the one? I'm not speaking ill of anybody, but I think was it Dynamic who talked about the Force. Lightning and he, technically, he's not wrong, because when Luke goes to pull the helmet off, it's all dusty and jacked up. It ain't like an Apple iPhone like we see here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's then someone mentioned, it's a fingerprint magnet, and it's just wipe it off if you want.
Dust
But it is,
for the love of God, dust your collectibles. Like
what I would say though is definitely go and watch the scene, because people were going on about the helmet doesn't close properly. It doesn't in the film. If you actually watch it, cuts from a hero helmet. Well, I guess it's a hero helmet.
Yeah, I got you.
When he's being pulled up, and then when he lifts the helmet off, it's a cut, and if you pause it, you see the complete separation between the bottom piece and the faceplate. It was designed specifically to do that. So it's not designed to be really closed up. Because it does look odd.
It's a movie trick, right? It's like them just making it work for with the movies, and that's all they needed to do. Yeah. No, I mean it's a beautiful piece. I saw this in person at SDCC. It looked great. It really did look fantastic. Very very detailed, very beautiful. Like it's really really nice. So anybody that picks this up I think will probably be very happy.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a great picture of Sebastian in makeup going to film the scene.
Yeah.
Sorry for the brightness, but that's just like a shot of him. Probably.
That's what I was saying. And also I think, like I say, if you got the Sideshow bust, I know there's going to be. Yeah, it's very well done. That I mean, and I know Rudy's getting his repainted. Phil does a great job with the repaints on those Vaders. But I've seen a few, and that piece has aged really well. It still looks.
I was doing a repair on the face plate of Rudy's, and looking at like the clock Greeblies that I showed, like they're on the inside of the helmet.
They've even got the dirt, on the inside of the faceplate. I didn't even realize that they've even got it dirtied up on the inside. So
there's like scratches and stuff in there that are intentionally there, and which I was like, wow, for a piece like you said, I think that was 10 years ago.
Dude, that helmet would both smell disgusting, because Vader's gross, his face is disgusting, and it would just be like oily and dirty and shit. Like it's freaking disgusting, dude. Like the guy was a mess. So like, yeah, I think I get it. They're supposed to be all weathered and shit inside, I think.
How do they clean the inside? There's no way.
It's so cool though, isn't it? What they did back then, just to give it all that level of detail though, is just
Well, and it's what's interesting is the difference between the first film and like the progressive, like the next films. Like the first film was like the Vader was like literally like slapped together from like. They just did whatever they had to get.
People don't realize how crude the new
compared
to the ESP and even Return of the Jedi. But that's what I love about it. It's the crudeness of how wonky and if you watch the scenes, I know he's only in it for 12 minutes, but like sometimes the dome's like this, sometimes it's like this.
Well, you see it in Empire when they're out when they got the fan blowing when he's doing "I'm Your Father." The cow was actually lifting. On the helmet, you can see it.
And in Star Wars, he walks up to Leia, and the dome's like this, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a traitor." And he's like trying to look,
The funniest one is the original. I think they've cut it out now, but Sebastian Shaw, he had thick eyebrows, and they were on the. They hadn't shaved them off. They just left them on the original. It is quite funny, but. It's a bit, if you don't notice stuff like that. But I mean, they made these, didn't they? I mean, they didn't expect us to be sat here 50 years later talking about this.
No.
I mean,
And especially the first movie, all these people that were in it didn't know what the hell they were making anyway. They were just like,
yeah.
yeah, I'll do this, whatever this shit is, I'll do it. And like, you know, it's, and then
The
all of a sudden,
the
crazy.
the stormtroopers, particularly on the Tantive scenes, they're quite fun. I mean, you hear, you know, Rob talking about it at RS. Some of the funny scenes, the armor's all over the shop.
Yeah,
You know, you know, they can't cut some of that out, can they? And you can still see some of the shoulder pad, you know, some of the, you know, armor moving, or
yeah,
you
it's
know,
crazy, dude.
and everything a bit skew. But that adds to the charm, doesn't it?
It does.
So,
It does.
yeah.
Well,
Yes,
I mean,
that's
I will
what I
say-
always say.
I will
Yeah.
say it
That
does,
adds to the charm.
but you know, some people that come into this collecting thing that don't know that, right? Or don't, you know, they haven't experienced RS or EFX, you know, any of that kind of like detailed
Yeah.
type of thing. They don't know that they should be getting something that looks like it's freaking, you know, cardboard. You know,
That is
it's crazy.
Yeah, not perfect.
Right.
Yes.
But that is part of the charm. It's really cool. So,
And this is going to weigh a ton as well. It's fiberglass. Certainly,
Yeah.
certainly the dome is. So
yeah, they said, let me see here real quick, because I do have, let me see if I can find it here.
I already get a stack of photo multipliers ready to go, Tony. I'm going to be drilling this thing out.
the thing is, if you try and acquire these parts now, the real parts, I mean, it would take you years to get it. I would think it's not something you can just go out and buy.
There's only a couple off the top of my head that I know you can get, but others are near impossible.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's $26.99 total. It's $13.50 non-refundable deposit. Worldwide edition of $350 1-to-1 replica. They says fiberglass and metal construction. I don't know what the metal is, and then
hopefully it's the
hopefully it's the dental expanders and the other bits.
It's the post.
base.
It's the post.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the base is the metal. Everything else, it's cast resin.
And then obviously metal numbered plaque with metal plaque stand. That's the metal right there.
There you go, the plaque.
Gotcha, bitch. No,
Yeah, EFX reveal base. Paint scheme and base will have minor adjustments. That's interesting. So yeah, I mean, estimated to ship Q1 of 2026. I mean, that's.
I think we're getting this in like February or March.
Yeah, that's
I think
pretty
it's,
crazy.
Yeah.
We were going to announce this months ago, so I think these are going to be ready to ship in 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I hope
nuts.
you get the other thing with the stand. I know just quickly. I hope they give you the option where, because I know Jay mentioned this about space. Where I mean, I quite like the idea of taking the dome off and just having the collar and faceplate, and then match it next to a closed Vader helmet.
Yeah.
Rather than going with a 3-tier thing. I think that would look quite cool, but it's going to depend on the stand. I think. I'm hoping
I would
EFX think of that.
I would put the neck and I would put the face. I wouldn't even put the dome, or I'd put the dome next to it, just like in A New Hope. If you have a proper New Hope helmet, you either display it as is, or you display the face and the dome next to it, so you can see how jacked up.
Doing this is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is what people were.
No.
You see the gap. Yeah, I mean, somebody was, and this is where I got tore to shreds on the, I think it was, I know it was EFX Group, one of them, but I disappeared off there pretty quickly. But they look, I don't know. I'm only going off what I've seen off. You just look at the film and you can see it clearly, but you're not really going to display it like that.
No way. That'd be ridiculous.
What a waste of
What a waste of all that detail.
Check out my reveal Vader. Like, where's it at?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me take this 20-pound piece apart and show you. Look how cool this is.
See, it comes apart. Yeah, no.
It's exciting.
Crazy.
I think this. Yeah, I think it's really exciting piece. I just wish they'd made more of a fuss over it. That's all. But,
see, I wish these pieces we could blow up properly. Is there a way to blow that up, Matt, without it like fishing around like that?
No, no, not really. No,
Damn.
They don't have any way of actually like getting into it. I'm trying to think. I've got pictures, that I took, I can look at them real
Because
quick
even like
and
the
see.
little mic tips that come up by the mouth, right? Even if those are like little real speaker grills and all that's like finer detail and stacked, like that would make it worth every penny.
Yeah.
So we might see one or the other. This might come in and have the most amazing,
Yeah.
minute detail and nuances, and that's it. Then it's the next McCory Vader, or it might come in and be a bunch of just cast, whatever, all aggregated together, and people are just like, oh, what a piece of junk, like
My
see ya.
concern is if it's plastic, that would
What a
be
piece of
that would be
junk.
annoying. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like
that
you
would
guys
be
even said
that. Yeah.
the weight alone for shipping, which is crazy because for shits and giggles, I threw one in the cart, and for some reason it said for me shipping was $20, and I'm like, that's kind of sketchy because obviously you pay the
Yeah.
Very,
non-refundable
very
deposit,
favorable.
and then the real shipping charge won't come up until the last payment is
Yeah.
due,
Yeah.
and by
Yeah.
that
Right.
point you're already hooked
It'd be a
into
few
it.
hundred. Yeah. I mean, shipping across the UK would be a few hundred pounds
Don't quote me on
easily.
this, but I did hear secondhand, and I'm not sure if it's in writing somewhere. They did say that tariffs, however, was rolled over into the price. So you might pay tax, you might pay shipping,
Mm,
but I don't think there's
mm,
going to be a sneak attack on any additional fees. But again, don't quote me. It just was rumored that that was the case, and if so, I think that was smart.
mm.
Okay.
I mean,
Let me
you could
see.
technically wear this, couldn't you? I mean, if that
Yeah,
back
you
piece
could.
comes out, you could technically wear it.
Yeah, because the last thing you want too is you don't want a $2,700 helmet to turn into a $3,600 helmet after shipping, taxes, and
Mm,
everything else.
mm.
Um, yeah,
I do have I'm uploading some pictures right now that we can look at.
yeah,
Let me see if I can get this without.
yeah. It's weird. I'm even on the site. You can't just like hit it and blow the images up,
Mm.
which is a little strange.
Yeah, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get this up here real quick. Hold on one second, guys.
Because
Uh,
I mean,
there it
I
is.
don't think we're being unreasonable just asking for just sort of this
No,
type of information because the people that are buying this, it's just going to interest. I'm listening to comments of people that are interested in buying it. People are arguing over lineage and all this sort of stuff. EFX could just make that go away just by saying, well, look, this was our build process. This is how we're recreating the helmet. I'd find that really interesting, and that would. But at the moment, that's why I'm on the fence, I think.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Let's see. Let me see if this will come. You guys see that?
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
hold on. Let me blow this up. Okay.
So obviously, these are some shots I took at SDCC.
Okay.
I mean, I don't
So
know.
we know that tusks will be machined because on the Legend and the
Mm,
Vader on the Legend, rather they were machined. So we know that will
mm,
be changed. The tubing's nice. The front piece, those yellow, and those are going to be
mm.
replaced obviously with plates. I think the piano keys will also be replaced. Um, I don't know. I mean, yeah, this is still a prototype, so
Right. That's the question.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know. But I mean, at least it gives you an idea. I mean, it was
It,
very
it looks great,
it was
doesn't
very
it? Yeah.
impressive in person. Like
Yeah.
you walk around this thing and you're just like, wow, this is
okay.
nuts.
So like little things like this, you see those little like outputs with like the speaker grills, like details like that should be a little bit more refined.
Hmm.
You should have more of like an actual grill over that and not filled in.
I got
So
you.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping that because this is a prototype, that this is just a work in progress and it's going to be revised.
But you can see
But
it.
those little details make a difference to
You
me.
see
I
how
think I
dirty,
think I
how
think the
dirty the
review
back is.
that I saw, they said that some of the parts were still to be machined. I think so. Then that may be, if there's any small bits that don't look quite right, maybe that hopefully they'll be looked at. But I mean, it still looks very impressive.
It's pretty crazy, man. Like,
Mm,
let me see. I think I can hold on one second. I can add a couple more here. Because I think I went through and took shots of all of this stuff. Hold on. It's probably gonna get pissed at me because I'm close to being out of space. Okay, yeah, there's one more. Let's look at a couple of these because they got a shot of the back too, which is nice.
Oh, okay, you did get a shot of
Yeah,
that.
out of storage. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is a shot from the
Oh,
other.
it's got a sponge
yeah,
in the
it
front.
looks crazy.
Like
Right.
Damn.
They even bent some of the metal. That's correct.
Mm.
Over here in the front end.
This looks really cool, whatever this is. You know, that looks really nice. And then
Look how hefty that neck brace is, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
looks
nuts,
great,
dude.
doesn't it?
It's
Looks
nuts.
that looks good.
It's robust for sure.
For me, it's the back. I mean, the insert. This is where it's happening for me on this helmet. It just
I mean,
looks.
there's a lot going on here. See, now
Yeah,
this right here, Tony, I don't like the way the dental expanders look. But again,
yeah. That's what I was. Yeah.
I'm hoping
That's
that's just a prototype.
Yeah.
It still looks freaking crazy, man. It's pretty nuts.
Oh, it does. Yeah, yeah. Mad, isn't it?
And this is from the top down.
I would display just this.
Yeah,
Forget
it's
the dome.
freaking amazing. It really is.
It is. It is. It
It's
is.
super
This is what
impressive.
this is what you're buying it for, right here.
Yeah, it's super impressive.
I do like that they dirtied up the back of the neck because Vader would be in there all soiled and sweaty. And,
Oh yeah,
you know,
it's
not
super
showering.
dirty. Super dirty. It's disgusting, dude.
It's just the level of detail they went to back then to create that on a shot that you can't even see that in the some of this
It's not
stuff in
even,
the video.
it's
You
not
can't
even
see it.
visible.
You can't even see it.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, dude. And then
Amazing.
I think there's this is the top of the helmet or the
Mm.
Which you're right, Tony.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
this doesn't differ too much from the Sideshow, other than those open holes in that turn disc. Those are filled in
Yeah.
on the Sideshow, but all the keys and all the like
Mm.
elongated bits, it kind of goes hand in hand. But again, the Sideshow I think is like a proper cast, almost like a polystone, or I don't think it's fiberglass. That's the only difference.
No,
but
no,
really,
no.
it plays the part.
but like you were saying, if you could, even if you displayed this thing with just the bottom piece and the next piece up, I mean, it's
That's
impressive.
probably how I would do it. That's
Yeah.
probably how I would do it. Yeah.
It's pretty amazing, man.
No, I'm not even making jokes, and I think everybody, if you check your emails, might see the same thing. Since we've been on for what, a little over an hour and a
Oh,
half.
it's sold out, is it?
No, it's not sold out, but I've gotten 3 emails so far. Last call. Vader helmet almost gone. Last call, only 10 left. Like I get 3 emails in the last 2 hours.
They're not watching this, are they? Trying to get me to buy
They probably
it?
are.
Oh, shit.
Tony, you need to be live ordering this shit.
You get a
I'm
specific
not making-
email
I'm
to
not-
Tony.
I'm not doing an Nathan. Yeah, I'm not
I was
doing an
about to
Nathan.
say it.
Specifically, my
I've
emails. if
live
Tony's-
ordered a lot too many
No
things.
I know.
chance. That's not happening. No way. No way.
It literally says tell Tony to check his email.
Yeah.
Tell Tony.
Yeah, just reply to them with Tony's email.
Damn.
It's a tough one, guys. It's a tough one. It's a beautiful
It
piece.
is. It is. It
Beautiful
is.
piece.
Yeah, I like the what you can see like inside the lenses too. The is really cool.
And that's correct. That great there. That's
I'm just, and the other thing I just want to say, I'm just picking over detail because I'm interested, not because I'm trying
Yeah.
to find things wrong with it, because
Yeah.
I think it's super impressive, but I just would love to know a little bit
Most
more
impressive.
about the build,
Yeah,
about the build process on it.
amazing.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that back of that neck is just, I love that.
It's amazing. Yeah,
It is absolute.
I mean this is one of those pieces you could probably put on a pedestal in the middle of a room and
I was
just
going to say, Matt, it's difficult. How do you just, because I've seen like a couple of customs where they've got that part where he's got it in a case, this guy, and he's turned
Yeah.
it around so you can see the back of the helmet, and then you've got the front faceplate, and I thought that looks, and you can look down into the case and see the front detail. I think that's a really good way of displaying it. Don't use a standard tool,
right.
so just have it in a case with
Yeah.
the two bits next to each other. I
Honestly,
think that looks
Tony,
really good.
what you could even do, which would be cool on its own, is just put the 3 different pieces in a detolf, and it's in their own section.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
That
No,
would
you
actually-
need
Oh,
a
look
custom
out, look out.
list. You put that in a detail.
But that
You
would
put
be
the
really
Black
cool.
Series one in a detail.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that would actually be really cool, and display them and show the full detail on their own. That'd be
I
awesome.
did see. I did see the Black Series one the other. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I
For
mean,
$100, I
it's
had one. It's for
yeah,
$100. It's not a bad helmet.
yeah. It's pretty damn good for that price.
Oh,
But
yeah, it was a
it
bit
is
It's a
cool.
tough one,
high out
guys.
that as well. But
It's a tough one. I don't know.
It's not tough
You've
for
got to
me.
say it's exciting release.
Oh,
I
it's,
love
yeah,
it,
it is.
man.
It really
Yeah,
is.
great
It's
release.
a great release. Yeah, it's congrats to FX for making it happen and getting very close to being sold out. It's fantastic. Like, good for them. It's really cool. I'm happy that they're back. I'm
Yeah.
happy that EFX is back at it.
I mean, they've been back though. I've
They've
been
been
saying
back,
that.
but still, I'm just
Yeah.
happy that a lot of people are seeing that they are been very consistent and that they can trust them again and all that stuff. It's just really nice.
There's some people that won't let that go, like a
I know.
woman scorned. Every
know.
time they release something, you'll never get it. They're gonna steal your money. They're gonna take it and run. It's like,
No,
guys,
I know.
we're not 2 pieces in. We're like 10 pieces in. Can we give them some redemption?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. But guys, I mean, I think that's going to be it for us. That was a great show. I really appreciate you guys' time and just hanging out with us and everybody in the
fun.
chat. That was a great time. So, we will be.
And anything we shared today was just, it was our opinion. It was subjective. It was open talk. Please don't message me all night after this. I do not want to hear about it. I do not want 62 messages on Twitter. Yeah.
What I say is collect what you don't listen to anyone. Just collect what you want.
Yes.
It's like I think Matt said it so many, and he sums it up really well. Nobody gives a crap about what you've got in your room.
Nobody cares about your collection.
Cares.
If you have any complaints, just message Parminder. It's fine.
Yeah. Exactly.
Direct all complaints to Parminder.
And
it needs the collectibles. These aren't part of your liquid stock portfolio.
And just make sure that you understand that, like, if you get something, that posting something on like Hyperdrive or anywhere else, it's so fleeting that, like, don't get it for that reason. Like, make sure you're not getting anything to show anybody anything. Like, no, like I said, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
Yes, people do that all the time.
That's a stupid idea.
Dumb.
Jason's about to get all the smoke. That's funny.
Yeah, it was just opinions, guys.
Yeah, no shit.
Nope. You're about to get messages from EFX, from all these guys. Like, fuck you, Jason.
Don't collect to flip. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, and yeah, just make sure if you want it, you really want it, and you're gonna hopefully be able to keep it for a while, because that's what's fun, I get it, but either way, guys, I think that's probably going to be it for us. We're gonna one thing I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I know freaking Tony, Nathan, you could give a shit probably, but listen.
Hey, we have live American football on.
That's right.
Yeah, so we're
Listen, the Pilgrims. You don't need to know anything about the Pilgrims or the Native Americans or anything. That's fine, but it's a big deal. And anyway, I think it's going to be. I hope everyone has a good kind of time with family and vacation, all that stuff. But we'll be back. I'm sure we'll be back again after that. Hopefully, Jason and I can get in to do some spotlights and actually get some of that stuff out. It's just tough to record everything. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for us. Rudy, thanks for coming on, dude. It was great having you. Great having you on. Hopefully we can have you on again soon. And then also Parminder, hopefully he can come on again soon. I don't know what he was doing. I'm not sure what's going on with Parminder, but missed that guy. So hopefully that'll happen again. But anyway, I think
just
that's
hang back for a second, Rudy.
What's that?
I was just telling Rudy to hang back for a sec.
Yeah, just hang around.